So initially when I saw this story, I thought I was going to rip into Bhad Bhabie. But having learned the details of it, I've actually changed my mind. I'll explain to you why. So Bhad Bhabie recently got invited to Oxford to host a discussion. The kinds of people that get invited to Oxford are like people that are considered very high in academia or of like very, very like prestigious importance or like royalty or stuff. Like speaking in Oxford is like a very big honor, and it's an honor that is only reserved for a certain type of person. So when I saw that Bhad Bhabie was invited to speak at Oxford, I was a little bit confused because Bhad Bhabie, for those of you that don't know, is the Cash Me Outside girl.
Catch me outside, how about that?
And as far as I'm aware, she is rich because of that, OnlyFans, and a music deal that she was given because of that. Did you know that she made 50 million in 1 year on OnlyFans?
Yeah.
50 million. She's 19 years old. Did you know that when she turned 18, she made $1 million the day that she opened the OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Do you know how creepy that is? There were a bunch of dudes waiting for her to turn 18 to sign up to her OnlyFans. That shit is wild to me. But all of that aside, when she got invited to Oxford University, I was a little bit like, we finally reached Armageddon. Like, this is it. This has to be it. There's no way that you are inviting Bhad Bhabie to Oxford University. But then I started reading into why they invited her. And it actually turns out that Bhad Bhabie is doing more for students and young people in scholarships than I have seen any government do in the entire time that I've been alive. So I'm going to play this video to you so you guys can see exactly what she's doing, because I think it is worth highlighting. Usually I would rip into someone like this, but I actually think that she deserves a round of applause for this. See, unlike Lana Rhoades, who spends her time trying to make the very thing that made her rich illegal, to stomp on the careers of the other women that have followed in her footsteps and also pretend like she's not also partaking in it, Bhad Bhabie's actually taken the money that she's made from OnlyFans and has applied it to something that is actually going to help people.
So I probably shouldn't say this for this video, but for old time's sake, hey bitches! So it's been a while since I made a video. I've been chilling and staying out the way, but I'm very proud of what I'm about to announce. I'm doing something that everybody loves, which is giving away a lot of money, $1.7 million. This isn't just a giveaway, like just handing out money. You actually have to go to school. It's a scholarship. I'm here to announce Bhad Scholarships, which is my $1.7 million scholarship fund with EduCapital. Before y'all start talking about how could you give scholarships out? You didn't even go to college. You didn't even finish school. Bitch.
Now, right off the bat, just seeing that, what do you think? That's a pretty cool thing, right?
Yeah.
Like to be opening something up like that and investing that much money that is going to help people, is really going to help people. I think that's worth clapping over. I mean, the government don't do this for people. These millionaires don't do this for people. These big corporations don't do it. But Bhad Bhabie's out here giving out scholarships. And she said it's not free money. You still got to go to school for it. So she's still promoting education.
She's doing it for a good cause, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, like, I can't fault her for this.
I didn't need to, but this ain't about me. This is about y'all. First of all, I'm 19. When would I have even had the chance to go to college? Maybe I will go to college. Probably not. But anyway, so you may have seen that I made a couple dollars the last year. And when people seen that, they start asking me for money for school and boob jobs and stuff. But we're gonna go with the school. Stay tuned for bad boob jobs next year. People have also asked me for money to help them start school or start businesses or fix noses. I've been donating money to different organizations trying to help the kids and also donating to help clean up the troubled teen industry. I wanted to figure out a way to give people money, not just by walking around handing out $100 bills, but by actually making sure that they take the money and do what they're supposed to do with it. So instead of going to college for 4 years, I wanted to help people who don't have the time, money, resources, or desire to do 4 years of.
I respect that highly. And notice she said that she was donating to organizations to look out for the kids and to also help these troubled teens.
Yeah.
I got listen. If you're gonna use your body to make money on OnlyFans, I can't think of a better way to use that money and give back to society. This is a good thing. This OnlyFans produced a good thing. We gotta call a spade a spade.
We're giving scholarships to accredited, online trade, and technical schools. Let's break it down now on how the scholarships work. $1 million is for $1,000 scholarships. The program's total costs are about $2,000 to $7,000. So at a $1,000 scholarship, you're already on your way. All of these are online and you don't have to worry about travel or other costs. $500,000 for 50 $10,000 grants. 50 of our graduates are going to get $10,000 each to start one of their businesses. Here's some of the programs that we cover. Business of cosmetology, sports management, artist management, certified cannabis grower. That's a popular one. Cybersecurity, wedding planning. Here's some examples of average salaries at jobs you could potentially get from graduating from these programs. Freight broker in Georgia, $64,000 a year. Project manager in Washington, D.C., $89,000. Web developer in New York City, $78,000. Restaurant manager in Dallas, Texas, $53,000. Supply chain manager in San Jose, $88,000. Travel agent in Scottsdale, $64,000. Graphic designer in Houston, $60,000. So come get this money. Maybe you graduate from music or the business of cosmetology or artist management. Dan, did you take the business management class?
No, I'm sorry, I did not.
Okay, you're fired. And finally, $200,000 for 10 $20,000 scholarships. These are full ride scholarships for 10 students that I'm going to handpick. For these, you could be going to any school. So what are you waiting for? We're ready to go right now. Go to badscholarships.com. Apply now to take my money.
I like it.
Yeah, I hats off to Bhad Bhabie, you know, like my perception of her has changed. Because from when I saw her on that Dr. Phil episode, obviously my opinion was probably the same as everybody else's. I was like, fuck this girl, man. Like, she has no respect whatsoever. But listen, I watch anime, okay? So I'm all for character arcs. If you're going to go from here and here, you know, like, I'm a Vegeta fan. So Vegeta started down here and like he's up here now. If I can accept, if I look at people on that trajectory and I like character progression and character building, this is a character building moment. She's taken something that people would consider an industry they wouldn't want their daughters to get into, and she turned it into a positive. And I think that needs to be highlighted.
Yeah, this is the thing as well. Like, over the years, she's also gotten a lot of stick. A lot of people have really like talked down on her and things like that. And that could have made her bitter as a person. But even though people have been so like mean towards her, she's still giving back.
Yeah, and she's only 19.
Yeah, and the same people that were probably like trolling her online are the same people that's probably running to sign up.
And
Do you know what I mean?
she's going to help a lot of people that do not have the time and resources to get themselves through education, especially in America. I imagine they're in a tougher boat than we are in the UK in terms of education. And it's objectively a good thing. There's so many people that could have taken the amount of abuse that she got online, because she was very young. Let's not forget, like, even when I saw her on the Dr. Phil episode, although I was very opinionated, I didn't like what I saw. I thought she was highly disrespectful, and I didn't really see much hope for her as a human being. I didn't think she was going to fall into the right crowds. I'm more than happy to say that she proved me wrong, and she's proved everybody else wrong. Even if she has done some shitty things, which I don't really know of her doing anything shitty. It's just she chose a style of life people didn't really agree with. She's taken that and she's turned it into a big win. And she's going to affect loads of people in loads of positive ways. And it might go on to affect families. It might go on to affect people generationally. This is more than what I've seen the government do. They just rob us blind. She's basically giving away money. She's giving away opportunities. And she's making people work for it, which means that she understands the value of hard work.
Yeah, she's guiding people in the right direction rather than just handing out money. She's like, well, no, you're going to actually do something. Because people will spunk money, do you know what I mean? And she's actually making sure that people are going to do the right things with it, essentially. Yeah,
and if you go on the website where she's promoting all of this, it's not like how you might think it is, like a Bhad Bhabie, this, that. She's using her real name on there. It looks like a proper like education space. Like I have nothing bad to say on her with regards to this. I haven't really seen any of these millionaires pledging to do anything like this. I don't know why she's doing it. I don't know what the character arc was to get her there. But ultimately, it doesn't really matter if she's going to be helping a lot of disenfranchised people. So I hope more millionaires follow in her footsteps. It says a lot about her that a 19-year-old girl could do something like that, because this is quite a mature thing that she's doing. To take all of the abuse that she has online, all the people that have been trolling her, because she's been getting trolled for a long time, and still come out here and do something positive. I have to show her some respect for that, because there's a lot of people out there that have a lot of money and they're still very bitter at the fact that people troll them online. But she seemed like a very upbeat, bubbly person, so I ain't got nothing to diss her on.